Good morning. It's Wednesday again, and it is the 28th of April already. Can't believe where this month has gone. So here we are trying to get a few words, and I had another thought in mind, but I happened to read a quick little story that I thought it would be good to share with you. It was a brief story about the courageous actions of a young boy, high school boy, who took the time to stand up and be accountable for the faith that he said he believed. And it happens that one day a friend urgently called and notified the mom, Stacy Philpott. Now, Stacy Philpott had a son in school, but this friend called her and says, I saw something online, you have to check it out, and because she was a serious blogger, and Stacy had spent a lot of time online with her blog and going through and checking things and tweeting and twittering and whatever else that bloggers do. Anyway, she decided to take a break when she got a call from a friend of hers, another blogger, and that's when Stacy, she got online, she looked at, and what she saw was a teenage boy standing alone at the flagpole. And it seemed as if everyone had seen it also. And that's when it hit Stacy, that Stacy was looking at her own son. And as we mentioned, she spends a lot of time online, and she was a little shocked to see her son there. Anyway, what happened was someone had passed by the school, the high school the boy was at, as he was standing in front of his school all alone, and it happened to be a See You at the Flagpole event. And it was a once-a-year event where students would gather around the flagpole voluntarily in prayer for their friends, for their school, for their friends, for their teachers. And ordinarily the event drew, I guess, a good number of people, but this year only one. And they showed him standing in front of the flagpole with saying a prayer. And it so captured the imagination and the heart of the passerby that she stopped and took a picture of it and posted it online. Well, it so happened that this blogger, she sent another blog to the mom. She says, I commend the young man that stood alone at his high school to see you at the pole day. I honestly don't know what it was today about faith. I don't know what faith was and what courage was until after I had left, until I had seen this event. Please take a moment to pray for our children, school teachers and administrators. Please ask them, give them guidance, Lord, and wisdom in a wonderfully blessed year. Anyway, he was praying at this pole, and this was the comment the blogger gave. Well, obviously, comments started to pour in about this young man and the courage he had and the courage his parents had instilled in him and the faith his parents had instilled in him, that no matter what, even though there was nobody else, and I'm looking at the picture as I speak, and he's just standing there all alone, The boy's testimony to his faith is inspiring, and it should be inspiring to each of us as we look around and we say, how often are we driven by what others are doing, what others would think, instead of what I believe. And sometimes my faith tells me I have to stand up and to be accountable. There are moments and there are times when that's the challenge for us. How often do we respond to that challenge? Here is this boy showing us it can be done. It is done. And not just in this instance, I'm sure there are hundreds and thousands of other instances throughout the country that go unnoticed, that people don't stop to take notice of, that don't see it, whose hearts aren't moved, and so they pass on by. And yet, we're probably in that number, because I see it going on here in the parish, people doing little acts of kindness, people standing up and making a statement, a quiet, under the radar, not a shouting, ranting, and jumping up and down, look at me type of a stance. But when good is called for, when right needs to be witnessed to, there they are. where are we? Hopefully we can be counted in that number, you know. I think there's that song I learned I didn't just learn in New Orleans, but certainly became famous in New Orleans, when the saints go marching in, you know. I want to be in that number. Well, if you want to be in that number, when the saints go marching in, then we have to stand up and be accountable to the faith now, when we still have an opportunity to do so. So look around each day, every day, multiple times each day, every day. We have an opportunity to make a difference. Make a difference in your life, and make a difference in the lives of others, the untold others who see and witness, are impressed by the witness that we give. And even if those who have no faith, as it mentions here, I'm looking at the story a little bit, the story tells us that even those who don't profess any faith are impressed by the courage it took to stand up by himself in front of all of his peers. I'm sure they were looking outside the window, what the heck is he doing? You know, what's going on? Why doesn't he? You know, we didn't go. Why didn't he listen? Why didn't he not go? I think instead of giving in to the mores of the culture of society, said, this is what I believe. It's my faith, and it's my opportunity, and it's an opportunity I'm going to take advantage of. Jesus, give us courage to be who we say we are. Jesus, give us courage to witness to the faith that we say we profess. Let it not just be a word on my mouth or a comfort word in my head, but let it be something that's truly not only in my heart, but on my lips. And I'm ready and willing to witness and testify to each day of my life, as many times as an opportunity provides itself. And so we just say very simply, Mary, help of Christians, pray for us. Mary, help of Christians, pray for you. God bless you all, and have a wonderful week.